The death toll in a South Oklahoma City fire case has risen to 6 after police on Friday said 2 of the victims were pregnant. Police have also established a telephone hotline for information about the deaths. While names of the fire victims have not been released, their deaths have been ruled homicides, and authorities say the fire was intentionally set. The fire happened early Monday, November 9th, inside the house at 1511 Southwest 56th, with the bodies of 3 women and 1 man. Their identities have not been positively identified by the state medical examiner's office. 2 of the women were pregnant, which raises the number killed to 6 from an initial tally of 4. In another twist, the owner of a Nevada brothel said one of the victims is Brooke Phillips, a 21-year-old from Moore, who is one of the pregnant women. No arrests have been made. The Oklahoma's Robert Medley spoke with fire investigators about the difficulties in investigating arson cases.
Why are fatal arson fires hard to investigate, harder than other type of fires?
I suggest that it's due to the volume and the discrepancy in the amount of activity associated with the fire. You've got the physical evidence, and you got the piece of it, and you got the emergency response piece of it, and all of those make it very challenging for an investigator to identify who did it, if it actually was, in fact, human-generated. And so then once they define that it's human-generated, they've got to look at the piece, was it willful and malicious? Because it has to be both to be considered arson. So you could have a willful fire, a guy coming up on Thanksgiving cooking a turkey under his eave of his, or in his garage maybe, catches the house on fire. Well, that was a willful fire, but was it maliciously started? Those kind of things you have to really, the investigators are very gifted at ferreting those kind of issues out. And once you get to that point, then you have to make your case to the district attorney. They have to accept it. It has to move through the court system. So the initial fire piece is a big piece, but it's only the beginning for these investigators. And I think that's, in a nutshell, in my opinion, what makes it challenging for them.
What helps solve the cases? What kind of things help solve these more than other things?
Gathering the right evidence and preserving that evidence for future prosecution through interview, through scene evaluation, just neighborhood intact, and then just follow up and research on it.
Oklahoma City Police Master Sergeant Gary Knight said anyone with information can call 405-297-1200 and talk to an officer or leave a voice message. The number is only for tips about the case. Anyone with an emergency should call 911.